Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming 1111. How is everyone? Let me get this out of the way, that's kind of big. Okay, that's better. How is everybody? So, it's so good to have you here. If you're new, welcome. Hi. Hi, Becky. If you're old soul fam, I'm so happy to see you. It's been a while, for a live anyways. Hi there, Samuel, Danielle, Chrissy. Hi, guys. Okay, so if you guys are part of my monthly subscriptions, I wanted to give you a forewarning and I'll make a post. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m., I'll be doing a live just for the monthly subscribers. We're going to do all the signs and we are going to do free readings for you guys with your subscription. Little surprise because of all the hiccups you guys have had, and I promised it for July and it was taking too long, so free readings for you guys. It will be on the live, so that means everyone's gonna get to see it, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do a regular Celtic cross for each of you guys to see what's going on in your situation and your outcomes and timing and so on. So if you're not a monthly subscriber yet, you should get on there. It's $99 a month. Anyways, that's what I'm doing for you guys tonight. And then I'll be posting my Earth and the last two water signs for the subscription month. So let's just keep going, huh? Let's keep doing this. So I wanted to also have a little announcement. I do plan on continuing with my lives, but a little bit more uploads will probably be more so in the future. I'm also considering, and I'm going to get your guys' feedback, I'm going to do a certain amount of lives in the week, and I was considering for my subscribers, and subscribers, please tell me how you feel about it, to do extendeds on my subscription website, because I know a lot of people are complaining about how long my videos are. And Jesus, the video I posted yesterday was like damn near two something hours long. So I know how it is to watch those. That's why I broke it up into 3 parts yesterday. So if you haven't seen Divine Lovers in Separation, please watch them. I have 3 videos. They're broken up into 3 parts, and you can kind of watch it at your leisure. But in the future, I was considering doing a video, say it's an hour long, and then doing the extended on my subscription video, okay? Because obviously, I go really, 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 really into depth, as you guys know. And I don't just get a basic, this is what's going on and here's what I think is going to happen. I really go into the timing and their feelings and thoughts and what's going on with their life. So it's really deep. So if you guys feel it's too long, and subscribers, you might be happy to have the extendeds. How do you feel about me doing extendeds? Because I never have before. I always do full videos for free on here without video interruptions. I could have had ads in my video popping up to make sure I get more money, but that's not what I do, guys. I leave it open. So anyways, please let me know what's going on and how you feel about that. Just a quick announcement on that. But let's go ahead and get into this reading today. Today, I picked the thumbnail Back to the Future. I was spiritly led to do that. I think we're going to get a glimpse of what's to come. And I also feel like it's really a divine masculine reading, okay? I was kind of getting the vibe. The vibe before the reading was masculine. And I was really thinking about them, and, I really wanted to get into that. So that picture of the Back to the Future came to my mind. And I just feel like we're going to do a little time travel. I was also told in my mind, while I was picking the thumbnail and everything, I honestly felt like this has all happened before. I had this weird deja vu where I felt like a lot of you guys are in a relationship that you guys were in a past life. And some of these things are replaying themselves. And I talked about that a little bit once before, about how your soul has memories and you're not even consciously aware of them. They're just sitting inside you. And it sends off these signals to attract more of that from past lifetimes. It's kind of a karmic cycle, basically. And I feel like the masculine and you have replayed this scene before. So we're going to kind of go through it. Now, I picked a bunch of cards. As you can see, I have a pile of cards on my table. I have to do different cards to get different messages. This is going to be spiritual. This is going to be what spirit sees coming in for them, okay? The divine masculine energy. And I will do a divine feminine read at the end. But the divine masculine will have what spirit sees coming in spiritually, mentally, in their awakening, okay? This little area over here is going to be their thoughts. What are they thinking in regards to you? This down here is going to be their grounded earthly surroundings. What are they dealing with? What's going on? How are they dealing with matters realistically, meaning their job and their sleep habits? How are they treating their body? How are they physically interacting with you? And how are they seeing their actual situation presently at hand? This over here is going to be what they want, what they secretly desire. It's a fire energy, okay? So air, earth, fire energy right here. This is what they really want in their heart of hearts, okay? And then this over here is going to be their emotions. What are they feeling? Whether it's secret or outspoken, what are they feeling in the inside of their hearts and in their minds and in their soul? What are these emotions, okay? These are the flowy water energy. Right here at the center, this is going to be the center of it all. The reason things are happening, their shadow work, what's really being dealt with, what is at the heart of your person? What's at the heart of them? Who are they as a soul, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start with the soul part. This is going to be a spirit guide, okay, a spirit animal guide. And I did pick the Spirit of the Animals Oracle for this. So let's go ahead and get a little look into your person, divine masculine energy. Who are they really? What is their spirit guide? What lessons does their spirit guide want them to have? Let me put that on hold for a second. And I will be doing clarifications with basic deck of cards. That's how I like to do the clarifiers right now. I'm in that kind of a mood. Let's get some music here so I can get into a flow and a vibe. Let's see what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. I like Indian flutes, guys. I feel like I was Indian in a past life, honestly. I love that music, the culture, oh my God, I just love it. I love it. Anyways, okay. So let's go ahead and see, what is your person really feeling? What's their spirit guide? What's their purpose? Holy Spirit, please be with me right now in this reading and guide me into a beautiful message for the divine masculine energy. Tell me about the divine masculine spirit guide. What is their purpose here? What is their lesson they need to be taught here? Okay, well, I've got two of them, so I'll just go ahead and take it, okay? I keep getting this repeat. I keep getting the raven. The raven is very, very big. I'll show you guys the picture. The raven in Norse mythology was known, I forgot their names, but who was it? Yeah. The king. I'm spacing it. Okay, the king, Thor's dad. Was it Odin? Yes, it was Odin. He had two ravens. One was the conscious and one was the subconscious. Yes? I want you. I'm right here. I want you. Okay, well, sorry guys. I know I just started. This is ridiculous. Come here. You can sit on my lap. Hey, I have Lion King on you. I do have Lion King because I love Lion King. Don't touch my cards, please. Okay. So anyways, the subconscious and the conscious thoughts. You are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So the person that I'm dealing with right here has Scorpio energy. Okay? They also have Aquarius. I know that's weird, but it's true. There's a lot of secrets here, hidden things. Your person was meant to be the keeper of mysterious knowledge and secrets. The divine masculine I'm reading for has the sole purpose and energy for knowing deep secret things and being a wizard, being a magician, being a magical person. This person has the energy to be very powerful in the spiritual world, and I do feel in their path. Okay, hang on real quick, guys. Sorry. Ouch. That was my back.
What are you doing?
I love you, but you're doing too slowly. Okay, sorry guys. Sometimes all it takes is a little watermelon popsicle. Okay, he's fine. Anyways, the Scorpio energy for their purpose is supposed to be the holder of divine knowledge. And the person I'm dealing with and working with right now, thank you for your super chat, keeps a lot of secrets from you, not gonna lie. They also keep a lot of secrets from themselves. This person has a conscience. This person has an intuition. This person also has a Native American or Asian culture somewhere in their ancestry. If you were to do a DNA test, they would have that in there. This person has that. This person may be living in a cold climate or a place that has a cold climate. And if not, this person is very comfortable and likes to travel to cold climate places for some reason. This person likes to be bundled up, covered. You know, this person's not very open. This masculine is just not. This person's just not an open person, guys. The masculine that I'm talking about keeps a lot to himself or herself. Okay, because a masculine energy can be male or female. I also feel there's a strong connection with animals and smaller creatures. He gets messages, or this person gets messages from creatures, smaller animals. I do feel he or she can communicate with them. And it might be surprising for you to hear that, but I feel like dogs, cats, creatures, they understand this masculine energy. And there's a way of the masculine that can communicate about their feelings, their thoughts, and a lot of creatures tend to go to this person. They tend to want to be around this person. They're very trusting with this person. I also feel this person gets along well with children. They're kind of in the same energy because children are very innocent like that as well. But here's where this person struggles. This person is struggling. Someone had a dream about me. That's awesome. Okay. Anyways, this person does not get along well with adults. I know that's weird, but this person just doesn't. This person is definitely struggling in the way they communicate with you and the way they communicate with their coworkers, even friends. That's why this person reserves a lot, because their mind is always left to imagination. However, this person is a very magical being. Now, in a past life, this person was a magician, was a wizard, was an artist of their craft. This person today, who may not be in this magical field, in this mystical, metaphysical arts, this person actually has a gift of cooking, a gift of art, like, just painting, drawing. This person's very artistically inclined, maybe even musically. This person's very gifted, okay? Yes?
I just don't want to sit in the living room.
Well, I'm sorry, then you can sit in here, but you need to be quiet. Then go get her. Okay. Go tell her that. I also got the white buffalo, which is here. It's the bison, but I know it's the white buffalo. And it represents abundance. The sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm in the storms of life. fill my life with goodness, and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So the person, this masculine energy, grew up with some kind of faith. I don't know if I would say religion. I feel like this person's been wandering in the wilderness, seeking out a spiritual following. But I do feel this person always felt called to some kind of spiritual guidance. I'll be right back, guys. I know. I have to get this settled or we're going to be bothered. Motherhood, my God. Okay. It's okay, I love it. This person's been searching out a spiritual guide since they were young. Do you see this little white buffalo? Since this divine masculine was at a very young age, he or she has been seeking out a spiritual guide. The person that's going to guide them has already passed on. I don't think they were passed on at this age, but it's possible. I do see the absence of grandparents in this person's life. Maybe they just were too far away, or, living in different states, or they didn't have a close relationship, or they were passed, or they never met them. But there's some kind of a passing here of these grandparents. And the movie with the dinosaurs, what is it called? The Land Before Time. You know how Littlefoot saw the grandparents and they raised him and everything. It was so cute. It was like a close relationship like that, but still a little bit distant. But for some people, I'm feeling they didn't even know them. For some people, I'm feeling like they were like in the military or always moving, and they never were close to family. Like, yeah, they talked on the phone and saw each other, but I'm talking about not close, but their hearts, their souls were connected. This family is a soul group. And I do feel like whoever I'm reading for, their family, grandparents, parents, and even you, the lover, okay, that's going to come into this person's life or is already in this person's life, you're all connected as a soul family, connected by a past life. And I do feel that there are passed on loved ones currently right now that are helping guide the divine masculine in a union with you, because in union with you would be in union with the soul family. And I do feel like this person's been in search, left and right, up and down. Just this person might have lived in many different places, always searching, roaming for spiritual guidance. I do feel this person has Leo somewhere in their chart. I'm looking at the mountain here, and I'm seeing a lion in the snow, or maybe it's just me, but I see a lion face in the snow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this person has a very fiery, loving disposition about them, but very defensive and secretive. This person has a lot of hurt from being very young, and what they're currently supposed to be learning in this particular reincarnation is to be a guide, to first find them spiritually. It's like, how do I explain this? Your person needs to discover the spirit world in order to find his or her family in the spirit world, because he's been separated from very close family members. It could be a mother, father, and grandparents. Can you imagine not having any of them? I feel like this person may not have any of them. And even if This person has some of these people. There's people close to him that are just not there now, and it's very sad, and it's empty, and it's very distant. And the reason this person was reincarnated with such difficulty was to find the spirit world so he or she can find them, reunite, and unlock a key to more power and the powers they already have spiritually. This person was meant to be a magician, meant to be a metaphysical teacher or a spiritualist, someone that could be a leader in healing, a leader in meditation, a leader in some kind of teaching position that guides others to the spirit world. This person's meant to be a guide, meant to be a leader, but in order for this person to transform into this being, they've had to go through a lot of hardship and heartache and pain and separation. And we all know there's a reason for everything, and spirit only gives the most difficult cases to the most awesome of soldiers, the most awesome of gurus, the most amazing of souls that can come out of this. So this person was meant for this, okay? Meant to be a guide. I do feel a very strong sign for this person is a raven or a crow for a lot of you. It's just crow or a raven. The raven is very smart. They hunt together. I've seen them in 2 and 3s, and they're predatory bird. They also signify death, but they also signify rebirth. So again, you are the creator and the magician, divine masculine. Use your gifts for good. There is a power in your wisdom and in your words. Connect with the elemental spirits of air, earth, fire, water. And you will glide through this void and emptiness that you feel, sadness without those that you love. So that way you can claim your place as a keeper of the mysteries. So this is going to be your high priestess and your magician energy. The high priestess, as you well know, and I've already said Scorpio, is Scorpio Pisces. And I always forget this other one. What is it? Scorpio Pisces. Gemini, for Pete's sake, I always forget that. Gemini, Scorpio, and Pisces, And I feel this person could also be in love with a sign of that nature. But Leo popped in here too, okay? So those are the signs that we're having in here so far with the divine masculine's current energy of their soul. Now I'm going to pick up on the shadow aspect. What are they dealing with currently? Why is this all reverse? What the heck? Okay. I think Matthew did this and I wasn't paying attention, didn't he? Did you guys see Matthew messing with this? I'm sure he did, that little stinker. That little stinker. Okay. All right, so now we're going to dive into what is going on with their shadow side energy. What are they having to conquer? Well, okay. Well, all right. Yep, the first one, bottom of the deck, is guarded. So the first bit of the energy here is guarded, keeping shielded, hiding things from you, keeping secrets, guarding their real feelings. And let's see the cards that popped out. A lot of them, actually. We have secondary. This person does not feel important. And so what are you experiencing as their lover? You're the second person down the list. You're not first. You're not priority. You know why you're not priority? Because you're a twin or you're a divine soulmate here. And this person will project what's going on inside them straight onto you. So secondary comes up. Then you have haunted. This person is haunted by a lot of nightmares, a lot of pain, sadness, hardship, haunted with feelings of regret and anger. This person actually has a very bad temper because the next card we have here is vengeful. The person you're dealing with, masculine energy, is very vengeful, okay? And I honestly feel like this person may have taken some vengeance out on you a time or two. Not in the act of actual violence, but the act of punishing you. Punishing you to keep you away, punishing you for trying to love them, punishing you for trying to heal them or guide them. This person is vengeful, and if you've ticked this person off in any way, set them on the wrong vibration, they'll take it out on you through very cruel words. Okay? Lots of air energy there. The next one is insecure. The person you're dealing with is actually extremely insecure, and that's probably a lot of what they hide. They come off very Leo, very confident, and indeed they're extremely insecure. They're not that confident. If they come off looking good, I mean dressed to the nine, popped collar, cologne, slicked hair, you know, just vibing, talking to everyone, center of the room, you know, inside they're very insecure. That's a show. You know, these are those girls too that come off smiling, getting all the attention from everyone on the stage, in the limelight, just, oh yeah, they got it together, man. They got it together. But inside, they're haunted with these feelings of insecurities, being second, not being important, not being loved enough. And the reason being, whoever they were raised by meant a lot to them in their early childhood. And to be honest, later in life, these people are gone. So who do they have to trust around them? No one. They have a lot of fake snakes around them. Snakes, guys. These are going to be friends that act like they're real friends, but they're really not. Karmic lovers that seem like they're completely in love with them, but they're using them like energy vampires. Co-workers that take advantage of them, get more hours, get more work from them. They don't pay them their value. This person is going to be surrounded by vultures, surrounded by snakes, and surrounded by people that don't genuinely love them. And this person may cling to his or her children, especially close, or animals, to the point of smothering, to where even the children may start to push away the parent, or the children may not be happy with the parent, and that makes them feel even more unloved. And this is going to make them feel pushed away and rejected, and again, very insecure. And the one person I feel that really wants to come in and love them unconditionally, they're rejecting and not accepting your love, okay? And this is very embarrassing here. We have embarrassment. So the person I'm talking about is way too embarrassed of their life. They're suffering some big embarrassment. God, what is this? There's something more to this embarrassment story. I feel like this person was recently embarrassed by you or someone very important to them. Okay, it's definitely you. They are embarrassed. Either you embarrassed them and called them out on their game. You called them out on this and you let them know all of these things. You let them know that you're hiding things, you're secretive, you're insecure, you're struggling, you're lying, you're living a facade, and these people are fake. You called them out on their game here. You took off the mask. That embarrassed them. And in return, you got rejected. You got pushed away because you called it out, okay? On another note, they are definitely hurting inside and embarrassed that they treated you with such disdain, vengeful acts, and cruelness. Because they do know that you are connected to their soul family that we talked about here at the White Buffaloes. You are connected to their soul family, and they feel that vibration from you. It's a soul thumbprint. It's like when you meet someone, it's almost like you're putting your thumbprint there and recognition happens. Boom, I know this person. The soul recognizes, even though the mind and the conscious spirit does not want to accept this, the soul takes note of who you are and they accept it. And this person feels very at home with you. Okay? We're going to go ahead and get some, just maybe one or two little clarifications here on that. What is this person's current position? Divine Masculine's current position today. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine change. I love that. That's great. So, yep, your person's experiencing some big changes right now. They're also in their vehicle as we speak. They are driving. I definitely see a black vehicle. Okay. Yeah, a black vehicle of some kind. And then we have here the Justice card, Divine Authority. Okay, this person is going through some karmic justice. And guess who we have? We talked about the Magician and the Raven card. Hello, we do have the Magician. Anything is possible. So now the sign comes very clear. Gemini, strong presence. Capricorn, Libra, and Virgo. Very strong presence in this reading. And Leo, of course, I already mentioned that. Scorpio too. But this person today, right now, current position, driving, going about life, and there's some karmic stuff going on that they're paying for. This person is putting on a show today. This person could work in sales or be like a presenter of some kind or a public speaker, someone that speaks to a lot of people. Maybe they're just on the phone a lot of conversations back and forth. This person could be in communication with a lot of different people and being completely fake. Very fake. You know you put on that customer service voice? Someone's putting on a customer service voice, just faking it today. Also, someone here is faking the fact that they're happy. It's all a facade because they know they're paying for karma. It's actually happening as we speak. Today, somebody could be getting a fine, a ticket, going to court, talking to a lawyer of some sort, maybe getting in a little bumper to bumper. Someone could also be in the energy of at work, if they work with their hands, wanting to quit their job because their boss is being extremely overly controlling. Now, the reason they're stuck in a vicious cycle, the Wheel of Fortune is a cycle and it's an ending of it, is because of karma. It's because they have to release this. Okay, and this person is trying very hard to manifest a new beginning. I do feel that this person will be manifesting a new beginning. September for me on this person is very prime. This person could have a birthday in September. But this person's going to change the way they do things from now on. And at the end, when I get all these over, I'll get some clarifications. Nope, Spirit wants me to do it now. Fine, sorry. See how I tried to move on and Spirit was like, no, you can't move on. What's going on right now with the karma? What's going on? Someone's paying some serious heavy debt. Oh, Seven of Pentacles. This has been a long time coming. Someone's been avoiding responsibility, avoiding child support, avoiding facing you, avoiding talking to you. Just a very long time of avoidance and unsatisfaction. This person may have been unsatisfied in a marriage also, and that's why they're like finally getting that divorce. It's been a long time. For some people, this has been a long time coming. And karma's been nice and slow on them. Nice and slow. We have another 7. 777. My gosh, we have 7 of Cups. Confusion. Okay, this is, I don't know what the hell to do. I'm trying to figure out my life. This is a new beginning and a new change. This person doesn't know what to do, where to go, how to act, who to be. Bottom of the deck here is 5 of Pentacles. This person's been struggling financially or worried about finances for some reason. The ones that popped out was the Knight of Wands and the 4 Swords. If I'm talking about a male in this energy, this person has been the in and out kind of male. Passionate, sexy, sexual, in and out of your life. And this person is now taking a break on that. This person's not going in anyone's life. This person is trying to get some clarity of mind. They went through a lot. They're going through a lot. And there's some quick recovery mentally. This person, to be honest, what I'm getting is this person, whatever this person's dealing with as far as suffering, knows they deserve it. And I'm not trying to be mean in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, whoever you are, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, whatever you're going through, you feel you deserve it. Whether you know it or not, you feel it. And it's like mentally, you're like, I knew it was coming. It's like something happened. If you're getting broken up with by a karmic partner, you knew it was coming. You were waiting for the day that this person called you out and said, you're full of crap. This is a bullshit relationship. I don't trust you. You're a liar and a sneak, and I'm done. I'm out of this relationship. And they're sitting there telling themselves, I knew it. I knew you were feeling that way. I was waiting for it to come. And here it is. And now this person is embarrassed for making a fool of you and making a fool of them. Because they may have projected this great facade of life that was so amazing. And now they're being slapped with karma, which is an embarrassment. Which is like, you're a liar. Your life is pretty crappy. Okay, your life is going down the tubes. Your job is ending. Your karmic relationship is ending. You're having a reality check. Your masks are falling down. Everyone can see it, even your children. And you're sitting here thinking to yourself, I knew it. I was just waiting for this day to come. 4 of Pentacles. This is going to give you some stability. Okay, so this person got a major reality check. The Divine Masculine right now, shock. Reality check, you're not who you thought you are. King of Cups, bottom of the deck, I'll leave it there. Scorpio, again, strong. Secrets. Secrets came out, feelings revealed. Whoa! Yeah. Wow, that's crazy how that just popped out. Life just hit the wall. Let me fix my cards. Yeah, there's some serious things that just hit the fan, hit the wall. 3, 3, 7, 7s are very big for this person. It's about healing and spiritual awakening. Healing and spiritual awakening is what's happening for this person. This person is fighting with karmic energies, okay? Whether that be you, whether that be their person, but this person's not doing good. This person definitely hit the ground, and yeah, this is happening. It's happening. Karma's here. Judicial system might be part of this. Someone could be suing someone or threatening police, lawyers, the ending of jobs, that kind of thing. What is this person thinking about right now? We have the unknown and we have treasure. Okay, I'm going to read both of these poems. That's what this person is thinking about right now in regards to the Rumi oracles. They're also very quiet. Bottom of the deck is silence. Okay, this person's quiet, not talking. I don't think this person's in communication with anyone. We did get the 4 swords. Now we got the silence. This person is quiet. There's no talking about this information. And it says here the unknown. In the midst of the ocean of love, the mind asks, where are you? I cry, I do not know. What path are you taking? I do not know. I do not know. The moon whispers, it's okay not to know. You were born with wings to soar. The real question is, why do you remain huddled in your cage? It's one of those poems from the Rumi Oracle. So really what they're thinking about is they're asking a lot of questions. They're crying out. They're asking, where are you, Spirit? Where are you, Lord? Where are you, Mom? Where are you, Dad? Where are you, Grandma, Grandpa? Where are you? I'm alone. I need help. And they're asking him spiritually from the other side, well, what path are you taking? The karmic path? The divine path? Your own stubborn path? What path are you on, Divine Masculine? I don't know. I just don't know. And Mother answers. There's a mother or a feminine energy because the moon represents the Divine Mother. The Divine Mother answers. It's okay not to know, Divine Masculine. You were born with wings to soar. But the question is, why are you stuck? Why do you continue to be huddled in a cage? Release yourself now. Take off your mask, my son or my daughter. The next one is treasure. Okay. Oh, pilgrims on your way to Hajj, where are you going? Your beloved is here. Come back. Come back. Did you know your suffering is your treasure? Alas, you are the veil covering your treasure. Wow, that's deep. So this person is in deep thought and very poetic, if I might say. This person could probably write some beautiful poems. But this person is thinking about you, the person that's not there with them. They're wanting to go back to you, the beloved that's not here. And they're realizing right now in this awakening, this reality check, that their suffering, this pain, is the treasure because it's transforming them to be who they're supposed to be. That's what they're thinking about. The suffering and you. So to be honest, what your person is thinking about is you. And I'm being very real about that. They are most definitely thinking about you. Can I know a little bit more about these thoughts of the Divine Masculine in regards to the Divine Feminine energy? I may not get to the Divine Feminine reading today, guys, because this is already going long. But let's just see what we can do. What is the Divine Masculine thinking in regards to the fem? See, we got the King of Cups twice today. Here it is again, Scorpio energy. Okay, King of Cups, King of Love, romance. This person is thinking about their secret romance with you, secret love affair with you, secret longing for you. Then I did talk about the High Priestess earlier before we had her, and here she is. Yes, Scorpio and Gemini and Pisces energy is here too. So this person is thinking about a High Priestess. I do feel this is the Divine Feminine in this card. And I do feel that the masculine energy is yearning and wishing to speak to you. I do feel there's a lot of telepathic communication. I think you're sensing there's a change, but I feel this High Priestess, which is you, the Keeper of Secrets, which is their totem, the Raven, the Keeper of Secrets. You are the keeper of this person. I know that sounds crazy. You are the keeper of this person's heart. Instead of a crystal ball in this woman's hands lies the Divine Masculine heart. You have the Divine Masculine heart in your care. You have been nursing it, nurturing it, spiritually recovering and reawakening the masculine heart. Male or female in these readings make no difference. Pay no attention to the sex of the cards. This person is thinking about how you went out of your way to physically maybe reach out and rub them, touch them, heal them, be a friend, be a leader, be a teacher, be a guide. This person is thinking about you in their life and what presence you had, what purpose you had. And they're realizing that person that I've basically squandered this relationship with is my person. Now what do I do? My heart yearns for her or him, and what am I going to do with myself? I do not know. Remember, I do not know. They don't know how to fix this with you. They don't know how to get back into contact with you, but they really want to reach out. I've had this purpose. For Pete's sake, Stephanie, talk. Oh, good Lord. I've had this card with a meaningful purpose in every reading for the past, 2 weeks? The Three of Cups. This specific deck, my deck. This is my deck, is for sale, by the way. You guys should go online and order it if you haven't. But anyways, yeah, this is the purpose of Halloween. We were talking about September, October time frame. Birthdays in September, October time frames also coming up. It could be the very beginning of November, the very first week. I'm hearing also some kind of special birthdays or announcements at that time. Birth announcements, birthdays, things of that nature. Also the holidays, coming up. I just feel like Halloween, there's going to be some changes. But, I love the Sanderson sisters. And the reason I picked that card was happiness, good times, family togetherness, laughter, joy. Because the Three Cups is joy. And it's also reconciliations. It's when people can come back together. And I noticed that the Sanderson sisters, they came back together. I also get reminded of Disney World here. Maybe someone's thinking of going to Disney World for Halloween. There is going to be the Sanderson sisters present in Disney World for Halloween. Okay. And so maybe someone's thinking of that. Or maybe someone just really likes to get together with the family. I just see that they like to watch these movies, popcorn. Maybe this is one of those favorite movies that pops up on cable around the time frame, and you're like, oh, that reminds me of this happy togetherness time. So whether it's going to be Halloween or not, whether it's going to be this particular holiday or not, what I also notice is togetherness, joy, and happiness. This masculine is being reminded of you, especially around this time, September, October, November. This person is reminded of you. And so what's on their mind is an approaching birthday, this holiday, or the fact that the seasons are changing and they're starting to think about you. They're really getting back into the groove of missing you and thinking about you. I also feel like because there's witches here, we have the High Priestess who, let's not mince words, is a witch. Okay? Maybe some of you guys are. I'm just saying. You take it how it resonates, guys. But clearly. So this person is thinking about someone with these kind of spiritual gifts, these spiritual powers. Okay? So this person is thinking about a reconciliation with you secretly. The King of Cups and the High Priestess represent secretive energy, secretive love, secretive spiritual work, secretive energy. So yeah, this is a secret reconciliation, and this person doesn't know how it's going to get there, but is thinking about making up with you and talking with you again. And in fact, because this person has a very magician type manifestation energy, the divine masculine is going to be the one doing the work this time to manifest a future getting together or meeting. Okay, so it's not you. This time, it's the divine masculine who is going to probably reach out, take the action to reach out and manifest a reunion with you or a reconnection. Okay, they don't know how it's happening now, but their cogs are turning. Very Virgo, their cogs are turning. They're working it out in their head right now, today, and moving forward. That in the near future, there is going to be a reconciliation. They just don't know how the hell it's going to happen. But see, the universe doesn't give a crap on the hows. All the universe cares about is, what do you want? And the divine masculine is saying, I want reconciliation with my divine feminine. That's what their soul is saying. And the universe gives a response. My wish is your command. It's yours. That's what you want. That's what's going to happen. That's the law of attraction. You are going to get this. You are. It's a matter of time. We'll get more into the time up here, but let's continue going with what they're dealing with right now currently in their job and in their karmic situations, and just what's going on away from you, okay? What's going on in the divine masculine world? Wow, I think I got this the other day. We got the fates. Fates. I recall in the movie Hercules, the three little witch women were the fates, and they decide how things go. So that's kind of a silly, reference to this reading, but I'm imagining there is a higher power that's in control of the masculine fate. Thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you so much. So this person is actually having to deal with karma and fate. It's out of his or her hands. It's up to the divine. They are experiencing, like I said today, karma, and they're dealing with it. It's difficult. I don't see it being easy. I don't see it being detrimental like a tower. I just see that they're paying the price for some things that they should have paid for a long time ago. And it's happening right now. The bottom of the deck is the observer. Your person, believe it or not, is very aware, asking questions. I love you too, hun. Thank you. Asking questions to the universe about their path. And this is like the star card. They're being shown very clearly their path. And they're observing the fact that they've been dishonest, and whatever's coming to them is coming for a reason. And they're okay with that. They're actually not mad. They're not going to be vengeful this time. They're okay with that. They understand it's a process. The next card you got is purification. Empress energy right here. We've talked about the peacock before. It's when the peacock eats snakes and poisonous creatures to get its color. So in order to get the masculine's vibrancy and color, the masculine energy, male or female, must ingest karmic, dark, lower vibrational energies to transform. And this person is aware of that and observing that all their negativity in their life, the poison in their life was for a reason, for a purpose, so they could purify themselves and be who they're supposed to be. Yeah, bottom of the deck is reflection. So they're doing a lot of self-reflective work. They're very open-minded. Praise God. These people are really, 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 truly on the right path. The star is guiding them. Their ancestors are guiding them. Their spiritual loved ones passed on are guiding them. They're on the path towards reconciliation with the divine feminine. They're reflecting inside and seeing the wrongs and the rights. They're learning to love themselves again and not be so secondary, not be so unimportant, just brushed aside and really truly unloved. They're looking at themselves and saying, I'm worthy of love. And you want them to do this, guys, because the more the divine masculine starts loving self, looking in the mirror and loving who they are, guess what? They're going to love you. You are their twin. You're their other half. When they love them, they can love you. When they hate you and they're mean to you and cruel to you, it's because they have a lack of love for themselves. You want them to have this love so they can love you in return. And that's kind of what's going on here. Oops, let's get some clarification on that and then I'll read those. Can you tell me about the earth energy? Current situation at home. Current situation at home for the divine masculine. Current situation at home for the divine masculine. Okay, I got Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so they could be dealing with an earth sign, feminine. Okay, but what's going on in their home right now is an epiphany, an aha moment, clarity, true guidance, seeing things right for the first time. Well, maybe the first time in a long time. This is also an air sign that could be speaking truth, cutting down to the right facts for them, calling out their lies, using the sword of truth to clear up any negativity. This is also an ending. This is a quick slash through things that no longer serve them. So there could be an air sign involved that is cutting themselves away from them or cutting down to the truth. Okay, but they're dealing with an air sign that is not tolerating lies, deceit, masks, or bullshit. And this person is saying no more. Clarity is needed. I'm getting out of here. I do feel the masculine energy is moving forward and moving on. This sort of truth is from God. It's from the universe. And even though it's working its way through a being, through a human being who's operating the sword, the energy behind the sword is an act of God, is an act of the universe, is an act of fate. Okay, so there's some clarity that is much needed right now for the masculine, and what's to come is purification. This person's going to be sifted through the bullshit and made beautiful for you, because I do see a marriage, I do see a union, I do see a togetherness for you guys, and in order for this to happen, this purification process needs to go through first, and I see that's what's happening here. So I will read that. Number 17. Okay. The essential meanings for fate and karma. Acceptance of that things are the way they are and you cannot change what will be, and you're knowing that these things are meant to be. The Oracle's message is the serenity prayer. It sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over, the conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective nature, and by your past experiences. They're fated, preordained, destined by spirit, for a greater purpose that you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events happen to you, but you can accept the mystery and work on those events at your current circumstance right now. They're here to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. The relationship message here is other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view and how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid any discomfort. What if they are who they are, and whatever is happening between you and them is the situation, and it fits perfectly from the perspective of spirit. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you have to honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that one of another. Be aware now that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So as I was reading that, I got this message about what masculine you're currently going through right now. And I'm going to speak directly to you, masculine. So if you're cross-watching for the masculine energy, I'm speaking to them, okay? But if it fits for you, let it fit. You're with someone, masculine, that fits your ideal relationship. However, spiritually, you've been trying to mold them to be your divine feminine, or you're trying to mold them to be the people that have passed on, your soul family, your soul group, mother, father, grandmother, you're trying to mold them to fit into your soul family. In some cases, you've picked someone that matches your own culture or religion, because physically that reminds you of them. However, they're a spirit, not a shell of a being. They're not flesh anymore. Their soul lives forever. And so your soul family progresses, moves on, and transforms. Your soul family is safe and sound and presently working in your life. But you're trying to mold someone that was fated for you, was a destined karmic partner. You're trying to mold them to fit this divine package. You can't. This person is who they are. You have to accept that. You have to let them go. There does seem to be a karmic ending of a relationship. Let it go, let it be. You cannot change that karmic person to become the divine love you're yearning for, the one you know is for you. The Serenity Prayer is about you to stop trying to change people and change things and make them into something they're not. Now, masculine, this is something you typically do in many of your relationships because you find yourself unsatisfied in each relationship. So because of the unsatisfaction, you figure you can fix it. Anyways, that's not going to happen. So that was an additional message. The prosperity message for this person is your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance, which is your career, your job, your money, okay, your health. They are beyond your personal control right now. You are now being invited to accept what is. Unreservedly, this could be a temporary situation, seemingly thrusting you upon the outside forces. But there is a real underlying purpose here that you can't see, and it has yet to be determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for, kind of like a tower. And you may not understand how this tower, this ending, can benefit you, but you're being told by the fates not to fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads you. Please surrender. Now is the time to make a choice of surrender so it can be given to you and you will indeed flourish. So I'm feeling for the masculine energy currently right now. They're in a job position they feel like a slave. Someone feels like they are a slave to their job. There's a masculine that works a lot of hours, or they feel like they have to sacrifice a majority of their life and time to their career or job to provide or to just have a decent career. And it's stressing you out, masculine. It's stressing you the hell out. You don't feel free. You're being guided to stop fighting it. And there's a lot of Virgo energy here, but you're you're hanging on for dear life, like literally on a cliff with your fingers, hanging on, ready to fall. Like this is a true cliffhanger, and you don't want to let go. You don't want to let go of this job, this career, this prosperity that you've been having so far, even though it's killing you, even though it's making you miserable and it's taking years off your life and it's stressing you and it's not fulfilling you. You can't let it go because you are a slave to the matrix, making you believe that this is what life is. You work and you provide, you have a little fun, and then you die, and you're just hanging on to this career. You have other things to hang on to. If you let go, you will not die. If you let go, you will not fall into a pit of despair and sorrow and brokenness. You will find the light. You're being asked to stop fighting the fates. They've been giving you signs and synchronicities. The crow would be a sign. The number 7s, 3s, and 4s would be a sign. You're being given signs through maybe a specific vehicle that reminds you of your parent, like they're still there. You might see a parent in the crowd, someone that's passed on, but it's not them. You're being guided, and if you look around you at the environment when you find these signs, there's a message. Either you're in a specific building or place that could be your future job, or there's somebody there that is trying to give a message out for another opportunity. Look around when you see these weird signs. I'm also hearing bubbles. I don't know, there's bubbles. Bubbles could be a sign. Okay, so we're going to move on. I've never had a message of bubbles. That's just weird. But okay. Purification. Okay. Find the light inside a difficulty. Okay, we're reading this right now. Find the light inside a difficulty. It is time to transform poison into beauty. Toxic feelings of revenge. We did have vengeful here. So masculine, if you have vengeful feelings, you have to purify them. Anyways, transform these feelings of revenge, rage, and resentment, even though they are quite colorful emotionally. Yet bright, colorful creatures in nature are often the most deadly, poisonous creatures. Similarly, left untransformed, your intense negative feelings can make you quite literally sick. The peacock teaches us a lesson in purification. The peacock's spectacular feathers come from what it eats, including toxic insects, frogs, and snakes. The peacock converts these poisons into bright, vivid plumage. Like the peacock, we can transmute old harms and poisonous, obsessive thoughts of vengefulness and anger and resentment into nourishment for our own soul's growth. We morph into an emotional darkness, into a spiritual light, to avoid drowning in this negativity. Purification cleans the crud that clogs and pollutes and dirties to restore the pure original state of clarity, openness, and freshness. Think of clarified butter, or the treatment of wastewater back into the clear, drinkable water. It is only through compassion, consciousness, awareness, and doing your inner work that your own darkness can be transformed and salvage the treasures that we most want from these difficult life experiences. Masculine, you can convert this toxic rage into spiritual victory. Okay, the element is fire, the number is 2, and the phase is refinement. So masculine, let's just not mince words today. You are currently in your home and life, current physical situation, angry. You're vengeful. And to be quite honest, you're angry with God. You are angry with God, and you are angry with the universe that you have been dealt the cards you have been dealt for your life. You cannot understand why you're having issue after issue after issue. It's very karmic. It is a cycle. You're breaking free of the cycle with the Wheel of Fortune today. But still, what you're dealing with currently right now is, I am pissed off. Why do I have to suffer this much? Why can I not manifest what I want? Now, Divine Feminine watching, you feel almost the same energy, but it's a little bit flipped. They're angry because what they want isn't happening. It isn't working out either. You're angry, Feminine, because what you want is also not happening. You're manifesting this union, you're manifesting communication, you're manifesting love, and it's not happening. You're becoming very angry as well. Okay, angry with the universe. Angry not understanding that what you want is not happening. Masculine, you're exactly in this energy. You wanted to stay with this karmic relationship. You wanted to stay with this karmic job. You wanted to stay out of trouble, keep out of dodge, keep life nice and smooth, okay? And no problems. It may not be the manifestation of your wildest, craziest dreams, but at least you're safe and things are good and you can live in peace. And the problem here is you're not living in peace, and peace is not happening for you. With Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, that's not peace, that's change. I am talking about someone here that does not like change. They like a regimented schedule. Very Virgo, maybe I am dealing with a Virgo also, but someone here likes it the way it is. I wake up at this time, I go do this at this time, and I have this going on at this time. If I want to go somewhere fun, I plan it. If I want something new in my life, I make room for it. This person does not like sudden changes. And this is like going through divorce and getting told, yeah, the time with your child is cut in half. Or you no longer have the opportunity at this job to continue what you're doing. They're switching you to a new location, or they're moving you to a different hours or a different schedule. And you're like, what the fudge monkey? I've been doing this for so long. How dare you change what's going on now? And so it's very difficult to shift into this energy. And feminine, you could very well be, feeling these energies as well. But here, right now, it's like, why do I have to change? I'm very uncomfortable about it. I'm thinking a lot about it. I'm confused on why my desires are not working out. This person believes they're a good person. This person believes they've been on the right path, and they're getting told no. Okay, this person is getting told, no, I'm sorry, you're not on the right path. And no, I'm sorry, there are things about you that are wrong that need changes. And this person is having to have this awakening, this aha moment of clarity, like, wow, I'm really not who I thought I was. And this person and this job and this relationship is really not what I thought it was. So that sucks, so there's this huge awakening, and they're praying a lot. This person is spiritual and trying to reach out to God, to the universe, even though they have some anger with the universe. The personality of this person is kind of dual. At times, they're pissed off and angry and giving the bird to the world. And then at other times, you catch them in an energy where they're on their knees, crying, looking up at the stars and saying, be with me, help me. Why? And they go through this duality of the bird and then the prayer, and the bird and then the prayer, okay? It's like, and that's the energy of this person. It's constant, another mountain. And it's like this person's getting worn out. They're like, another mountain? Another one? I haven't gone through enough? Jesus. They're like, I haven't gone through enough? And so it's that, frustration. But let me tell you, the masculine that I'm reading for is very, 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 very strong. I mean, really strong. This person can take it all. This person may think they're weak. They may have a bad perception of themselves. They may think they're weak and blah, blah, blah. No, this person in their real true selves, without the mask and this world, if I can see through the veil of this soul, this person is very, very strong. And that's why the universe and you have chosen your soul contract to be all of this, because you can handle it, and you are going to transform the difficulties and these snakes and two-faced people and poisons in your life into light, and you're going to become that leader you're meant to be. So that's what you're dealing with right now physically. What do you desire, masculine? Look how beautiful the back of this deck is, by the way. Isn't that gorgeous? Seriously. Okay, so masculine, what is it you desire? What do you really want? What do you really want? Let's dive into the secrets. What does the masculine really want? Ooh, I like this. I got the bottom, which is she who frees, Carly, liberation, unrestrained freedom. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So I am dealing with someone, look, she's throwing out a necklace or a ring. First little hit I get spiritually is somebody wants to throw away a promise ring or an engagement ring or a wedding ring. They're throwing out a marriage. They're throwing out a commitment. They're no longer wanting to be committed. The masculine is throwing out some kind of thought that they believed this marriage was forever, or this commitment was forever, or it was really important. It also means the chains that they've been close to, whether it be religion, family, ideals, they want to let go. So even though this person is seemingly trying to hang on to everything, and we heard that they're really struggling with change, secretly in their desire of hearts, the heart of the desire, they want to let it all go. They agree. They agree with the universe. They agree with fate. I need to let go of this person. I need to let go of this job. I need to let go of these thoughts, these vengeful attitudes. I want to let go and be free of this. This person does desire that. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have she who sees, Makita. Observe, perceive, and scrutinize. And we had observe at the bottom of the deck here earlier also. If you guys just want to take a notice, let me hold them both up. Again, the masculine is very aware and very awake, observing, okay? They're really seeing the truth. They're seeing the reality of the whole situation. This person is also dealing with this high priestess again, who sees. She's the seer. There could be a psychic or an intuitive, someone who's very in touch with their spiritual side of themselves, someone that could be a spiritual healer and psychic, intuitive. They are desiring that person, and this person is desiring the high priestess. Again, that would be your Gemini and your Scorpio and your Pisces. But I did get a hit of Leo, okay? But this person is doing that. Virgo is all around. I think Virgo is in a touch of everyone. I feel someone could have a Virgo in Venus, or, you know, something like that. There's like a hint of a veil of Virgo all over the reading too. But anyways, she who sees, observe and perceive and scrutinize. What he desires is for you to see the real him, the real her. They're happy that you see the real them. They want to be free of who they are so they can be their genuine self with you. I am feeling the energy that they are going through a storm and they want to be with you. They want to reconcile. They feel very stuck, very trapped in their karmic situation. I don't know why, guys. I mean, for me, it's quite simple. Leave the person, leave the job. But for them, it's not that simple. It's a very difficult issue. But they're really wanting to be liberated. The karmic person that they're dealing with right now, if they are in a job or relationship like that, is very controlling to the point where they feel they have chains. This is someone who watches their GPS to see where they're at. This is someone who might hire in private investigators. This is someone who might follow them, spring up on them, uninvited. Someone that asks a lot of questions. Someone that pries into their lives. This is someone they feel very controlled by. I feel like there's been other exes like that in their life as well. Always checking their phone, grabbing it before they grab it. Yeah, I do feel this person is grabbing their phone and checking things and just all in the business. And they want to be free of that person, free of that karmic energy. So they're just like, I feel very stuck and trapped, and they desire to be away from them. And they want to go be with this Makita. They want to go be with this person who's free. And it's funny because underneath Makita is she who waits, Manara, patience, waiting, and determination. So you are Makita and you are Manara. This is a fire energies. So you've got your Leo and your Sagittarius and your Aries. The Divine Feminine has been resonating in a fire energy for a couple weeks now, especially since this Leo gate has opened. So anyways, yeah, you're waiting on them in a spiritual sense. A lot of you guys have given up the physical act of waiting, which is good, because on this journey, please don't sit around and wait. Always leave space in your heart for them, but live your life according to how you want. That's the energy of the true divine masculine. Waiting physically and waiting emotionally are two different things. Live your life, meet people, have a life. You can't physically put your life on hold waiting for someone, but you can leave room in your heart for them. So if they return, the space is there. Okay, and it takes a lot of strength and power to do that. It's not something easy. You can't just tell yourself to do it. It takes training, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to read these and we'll go on because these are his desires. Or her, excuse me. I don't mean to say just his. Masculine can be female or male. I'm just sorry about that. Okay, so where's my book? Okay, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to read Carly first. Liberation. Unrestrained freedom. Carly, she who frees, demonstrates how useless it is to try to bind her. She stands barefooted on a rocky shore. Her hair is blowing loose from the confining headband. Birds are swooping over her head. The waves break upon the rock where she perches. Nothing can contain her. She has made the decision to be free. So free she will be. Her wrists bear the marks of shackles, and she will always remember the lessons of wearing them. But now she tosses the broken, useless chains into the sea, and within the waves there is almost an electrical pulse as Carly's energy sets her loose. This is the beginning of not being restrained. And the message of this card is that you face a challenge. Only you can answer, Divine Masculine. You will remain obedient to the chains put upon you. Or will you? Can you cast them aside and live a liberated life? It's important to remember sometimes bonds are accepted, and you should also understand you can change your mind about these restraints. You are at a point right now, Masculine, where you can end anything you feel holds you back, and it would be wise to examine the chains thoroughly. Who holds the other end, and who holds the key? Questions to think about are, when did I first notice that I am being held back? What would real freedom feel like? What chains do I yearn to be free of? And so again, just as over here in the thoughts, the masculine's asking a lot of questions. Okay? And the universe and the spirit guides are saying you don't need to know all the answers, but still ask. It's about a thought process. And what I feel is going on for you, Masculine, is you're opening your mind. All these things were hidden, and now they're coming to the forefront. You're starting to ask questions. You're starting to actually use your third eye. You're starting to think for yourself and be open-minded. This is coming from a very close-minded, argumentative, closed-off individual. And now they are shifting into this open-minded, question-seeking energy, which is leading them where? Back towards the feminine, where they are seeing and manifesting a reunion. So now I'll read Makita. She who waits. This is going to be more your energy. Okay. This is a Divine Masculine reading, so it's for everyone. It's not a sign. She who sees, Makita, the observer, the perceive, the scrutinizer. Makita, she who sees, views the world with a keen eye. She wears a gold mask, which serves her other eyes when necessary. I'm sorry, let me start that over. She wears a gold mask, which serves as her eyes when necessary. There are moments when she will show her true self to the world, and there are other times when the mask must be slipped down to cover her eyes. This protects her from the scrutiny of others while allowing her to inspect what is before her. Her duty is to observe rather than judge. She pays attention to the patterns so she can report them as needed. Makita is a tag-along word for see. So even her name reminds her of what she must do. The message of this card is to take time to scope things out. This is a moment where you need to get the lay of the land. You may need to distinguish between what is real and what wants to be real. Your inner landscape must be surveyed as well. What can you see when you wait? Take no action now other than examining all the players and all the facts. Once you understand the game plan of others, you can begin to determine what your next step might be and what are the patterns you can see. When this quiet observation has benefited you, ask, how can I gain a new perspective now? So this is you, feminine. You're kind of observing. You're not making judgments. You're just watching for a sign. You're looking out for signs of the universe. You're looking out for your masculine. You're putting space in your heart for them. You may be moving on and just still always keeping a keen eye open for the return of your lover. Okay? Your masculine is also wearing this mask, and he or she has to put it down when need be. They're always on alert. Even when they're wearing their mask, they're looking at who's real and genuine and who's not. The masculine is taking note and seeing how fake their karmic person is and how fake the snakes and people, fake friends, are around them. They're taking note, they're observing, and they are noticing these facts. The reason it was important for a separation between you guys and the reason you had a karmic stop to all of this was because this person that you love so much, this divine masculine energy, would have carried these karmic players into your relationship, and they would have affected your relationship like poison. They would have fed fires. They would have caused separations and arguments and misconceptions. These players in this act of love here was really taking over your guys' relationship for a long time. And had they stayed, they would affect your relationship coming into the future. So what's happening right now is your masculine is observing this so he can cut with the sword of truth people out, chopping them out of the life, observing who they really are. Yeah, and thinking very clearly on who's real and genuine and who's going to stay and who's going to go. And they're seeing the true character and, for lack of better words, the true colors of these people that they work with, live with, and are around. They're really realizing who these people really are. Yes? Is he all right?
I don't know.
I'm sure he's fine. He's not crying. Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay. So, sorry, my baby gave me a milk dud. I can't help it. Let me read Manara. Okay. Patience and waiting and determination. Manara, she who waits, sits in the bower of the leaves and the flowers. See again, fall time. Look at the picture. If you guys can see that. I know the light's kind of weird. There's the fall. All the fall leaves and the flowers. Certainly September, October time frame. She who waits sits in the bower of leaves and flowers. So long did she pause where the very flora has made her its home in her hair, because she knew the value of waiting. The ethereal glowing butterfly finally came to her. She made room for her, and in a dream by letting go of all else. That's the key word, guys. Pay attention to that. She made room for the butterfly of transformation when she let go. Okay? Let go of all else. What do you want? You too can have. However, Manara will not give you the winged gift. The gift she offers is the lesson of patience. Your choice is before you now. Can you commit to the time it may take to get what you want? The message of this card is something that you may face. Challenges is going after the thing you want above all others. If it were easy, the actual attainment would be diminished. Honor this path set in front of you. Be ready to stretch yourself, because chasing the elusive desire will not be a walk in the park. More like a hike through exciting and arduous forest trails. This is not a test of physical ability, but about your level of determination. You can always say no, but keep in mind that you may not get this particular chance again. Stop and evaluate your commitment to this desire. What can I set aside to make room for my dreams? What do I really want the most? And how long am I willing to wait? So a message that came to me here in this could be for you both, masculine and feminine, but I'm feeling mostly feminine on that. And I want to just relate my experiences to you because I have a strong Sagittarius rising. And I'll speak on this fire energy because it is fire. And either Aries, Leo, and Saggy, all very determined. This is why the energy here is fire. And it actually is in the fire area. Hello, Steph. Air, earth, fire. So yeah, we're talking about your determination and your desire. How bad do you want this relationship? Or how bad do you want union? How bad do you want enlightenment? And then there's another trick question. In order to have these things, guess what you have to want more than them? Your spiritual awakening, your relationship with God, your relationship with the spirit world. That has to be wanted and desired more than them. And that's where this journey gets tricky. For the masculine, what you want more than this relationship is empowerment, freedom, and enlightenment. Do you see how very different the yin and the yang are, and how very different the masculine and feminine are doing? Masculine wants what the feminine needs. Feminine wants what the masculine needs. Yet you're both not able to seek the right thing. You both have to seek what you don't have. That's very hard to balance. The masculine wants the enlightenment, the freedom, the moksha, the non-relationship aspect. To be honest, the masculine loves you, wants you, but more than that, the masculine energy, male or female, wants empowerment, freedom, strength, wisdom, magician energy, to be the one, to be the guru, to be the teacher, to be the wise, to have it all, to have the abundance, health, wealth, and happiness. They want that more than anything. And what gets in their way, masculine? What gets in your way? Money, greed, sex, control, things. Because your goal is set for all the divineness of it all. You're seeking little things that you're clinging on to like a bad habit. That's your obstacles. You're seeking what you already are going to have. It comes to you naturally, but you're clinging on to all these little things. And then the feminine energy, you need to seek what they can have easily, but it's difficult for you because what you want more than anything is to be held, to be loved, to be in relationship, to have commitment, to have companionship, to have your soul partner by your side. The feminine energy is a nurturing energy. Without the feminine to have anyone to nurture or love, the feminine feels lost. But the universe, for twin flames especially, is pushing you to find what you don't have and to be strong in that energy. Feminine, if you want this, seek spiritual. Desire that more than them. Desire, and that's why a lot of readers say desire self-enlightenment, self-love. Yes, that's a part of it for sure. But there's something more to the self. It's about God. It's about the universe. And then that Bible verse comes to my mind where I don't know what it is exactly, but it's, if you desire the Lord God with all your heart and all your mind and all your body and all your soul, He will give you the desires of your heart, give you all of them, even the ones that are hidden, the little ones like this relationship. He will give that to you, blessed to you. But a lot of us stumble because we don't seek the Lord God all high. We don't seek the universe. If you don't believe in God, can I just say the universe, spirit, father, mother, okay, the natural creator. If you don't seek this oneness, how are you going to get this? It just won't happen. It won't happen. And that's why a lot of us stumble and fall again, because we're putting our compass towards the wrong direction. Masculine, you're never going to have your wealth, health, and abundance, especially if you're a twin flame. And let me tell you why you're never going to have that, doing what you're doing. Because you're not seeking out the feminine. There is a circle of life here. You are the rock, the foundation masculine. You seek the feminine and give him or her their needs. The feminine then seeks the creator. He or she seeks the spiritual aspect, because he or she is fulfilled by your love, by your support. And then that energy can be bonded to the oneness, to the creator. And only then you have the pyramid, the triangle, the feminine, the masculine, and the creator. When you are all in union, doing what you're supposed to be doing, seeking who you're supposed to be seeking. It's a cycle and it's a circle. It's masculine to feminine, feminine to spirit, spirit to masculine, masculine to feminine, feminine to spirit, spirit to masculine. Do you see how all energies are fed? All these energies are fed and nourished. But we are stumbling when masculine stops seeking the feminine love and energy and commitment and companionship that God, even in the beginning, graced with Eve. Okay, this companion was needed for the masculine. It wasn't meant to be alone. Masculine, you need your feminine counterpart, because the feminine counterpart is supposed to be connected and glued into the universe, to the spiritual world. So when you are connected to the feminine, you are connected to spirit. And spirit will keep connecting to you to give you the abundance, wealth, health, and happiness, which you can provide for your family. Therefore, feel fulfilled and be the true divine masculine you want to be. And the feminine will be fulfilled by getting the love and respect and comfort from her lover or his lover, and also spirit. All of you will be fulfilled. But if feminine, you stop seeking spirit and you seek masculine, and masculine seeks spirit only or abundance, it's not going the right way. Instead of going this way, clockwise, it's going counterclockwise. That's not how it's supposed to work. Spirit's not supposed to seek the feminine, and then the feminine seek the masculine, and then the masculine seek the spirit. It's not how it's supposed to work. There is a divine order. And right now, a lot of this has been reversed. We have to switch, paradigm shift, click things to a different perspective. And that's what this Ace of Swords is. The awakening. The knowing what the contract is and what you need to do. The law of attraction is divine authority. It listens and abides to the law of attraction. Doesn't care who's right or who's wrong. What are you manifesting? The magician knows. The high priestess knows. And by the way, this is a twin flame reading. I have the original twin flames right here. The magician and the high priestess are the first twins in the tarot. Okay? So you guys are divine partners meant to be in union, and it is what you're manifesting that's going to bring this forward. So anyways, this is what the masculine really desires, which is healthy. And it's good. And it is a paradigm shift. The masculine is seeing very clear. And the masculine, male or female, is desiring the feminine for once on track and secretly wanting this to come forward. Let's just get some clarity on that. What are the struggles with this desire? What are the struggles? Yeah, that should be a totally new word. The struggles. The destructive struggles. I'm going to call it the struggles. Oh my God, that sounds too funny. Okay, what are the struggles for the masculine in this desire? Why is it so hard? We started out with this energy, guys. Secretive. The mask. It's the beginning of this reading. Yes, the masculine has secrets. Scorpio energy, just hiding things. Aquarius, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo. Libra is the actual king of masks. Libra can wear many, many masks to please a lot of people. They are the man and woman of many hats. So the difficulty here with the masculine and the struggle here for the true desire for you is they're fake, and they don't even let you know how they really feel. Bottom of the deck, non-action is also the problem with their desires. There's the word right there, not action. These are the issues they are facing towards their desire. If they continue to wear a mask, if you continue to be secretive and not acting, of course you're going to have the problem with this desire. I want to pull one more here. I'll just do a tarot. No, I'll do a regular card. Give me a message here for the divine masculine desire. Guys, I can't make this up. You have the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. This is the trueness, guys. The trueness in their heart, the big old secret. They love you very, very much. If you're cross-watching for the masculine, they love you very, very much. And there is a mask hiding this. They do desire you. They do want to give you love. They want to hold you and kiss you, baby. I'm not lying. I am not lying on this channel. They do want to be affectionate with you, and they want to hold you, and they want to be around you, and they want to be nurtured by you, and they want you to guide them. They want you to hold them. They want you to be there. A lot of them feel like you remind them of their family. Again, I started that in the beginning. You remind them of this soul family. They've been trying to mold the karmic person to be you, okay, as your energy. And this may be subconscious, but either way, they're trying to mold these people to fit the soul family they will never be. And so in their heart of hearts and their desires, under the mask and the facade, they want to be free and liberated from the karmic chains, and they want to join you on this journey as lovers. They want to be married because the Queen of Cups is married, and they want to give you love and affection and their cup, their heart, their emotions and their feelings, and they want to give that to you. They also may be seeking out a fire water sign. I feel it's fire or water because they are the cuspers. These are the people that in Vedic would be a water sign, and in tropical would be a fire sign. In Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or Mars, okay? So that would be prominent, and I just feel like they really want to offer you this love, and they want to be with you. Scorpio energy is very strong for the masculine, not going to lie. Somewhere in their chart, there's got to be a strong Scorpio placement, or there's a strong planetary placement in the 8th house of transformation for the masculine that I'm reading for. If you don't know your astrological chart, you should look that up. You can do it Vedically on Vaults of the Heavens, Lahiri, or you can go to Astro Cafe if you want to do tropical. I don't follow tropical, but you're welcome to do both. Why not both? I do both. So anyways, that's the truth. And they are not taking action towards you, but you know what? That's okay. Spirit's working on them as we speak. In fact, let's just get a clarification. What is Spirit working on as we speak towards these desires to fix it? I want to see what's being fixed. Let me get one. I'm looking around. What is being fixed? Okay, I'm going to pull these. Oh, can you take him to the trampoline real quick? Thank you. Okay, so we have the resurrection and reflection for what's being fixed. Yeah. Hang on, guys. I have to disperse of all this. Hang on a minute. Nothing. I'm going to open the door. She's not going to do anything. She's not mad. Mariah, be nice. He thinks you're mad at him. Come here, baby. She said okay. Okay. Do you want something? Yes. Dan, do you want to go to the trampoline too? Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, so what I really like is we got 2 re-words, and I like the re-words, and what I mean by re is the R-E. The re, it's redoing, reflecting, resurrecting. I love that. Okay, so what's being changed right now for you guys is, we had this earlier, they are looking at self, loving themselves, able to love you now. They're looking within at what they really want and who they really are. Notice her heart is glowing with the heart chakra, okay? And it's green. So they're working on the healing of the heart, healing of the emotions and feelings. And then here you got the resurrection. And again, this person's out fishing. And I think that speaks very loudly is the fishing. Because this person is hunting for something, looking for something, okay? Fishing for something, getting information, fishing for love, fishing for truth, trying to catch happiness, trying to bring in abundance, and trying to get you back. And they're figuring out what kind of lure to use, what kind of fishing can they use, what actions do they need to take to get this back into their good graces here. And so it's like they have to win you back. You're not just going to fall into their lap after all this time. Okay, there is going to be some difficulty because you guys have been put through so much. It's not going to be easy for them to just snap their fingers and have everything that they want. They know that it requires waiting, patience, because when you are fishing, you do have to wait. You do have to be patient. But how badly do you want this? And see at the bottom, there's 2 mermaids. This person thinks he's catching a fish. Indeed, he's going to get mermaids. This person's going to get, well, masculine, let me just talk to you. You're going to get more than your wildest dreams. You're going to get more than you bargained for. Health, wealth, and abundance is going to come flowing like an avalanche, like a waterfall of the Holy Grail just on your life. When you start searching this divine feminine and getting things working in the divine order that it's supposed to work in, and we do have divine authority helping, you're going to get what you want. I do see some happiness in career and happiness in marriage for the masculine energy. Or if it's not marriage for you, it's commitment, okay? And this is what's coming when you're doing the right thing. My little message earlier was, how badly do you want something? I once was doing a sales, I guess it was a meeting, or what do you call it when they, I can't think, whatever. I was hearing a speaker, and he was talking about how badly do you want things. And he said, have you ever considered how badly you want the air? You don't think of it till you don't have it, until you're smothering underwater, gasping for, like needing air, or you're, you know what I mean? If you're swimming, you need a breath of air. You don't realize how desperate you'll be to get that air. You'll do anything to have a breath of air if you think you're drowning and you're really deep under the water. And in my sense here is the emotions. How deep under your emotions do you have to be before you are gasping for this air, gasping for this desire? And for the masculine, it's a lot like that. You have to literally be emotionally drowning for you to gasp and need this air and realize you need it and you want it more than anything. And until the masculine has been flooded with emotions and karmic downfalls, they were unable to see this or feel this. So in sales and all that, how badly, what I was told, how badly do you want to be number one? How badly do you want this money? How badly do you want this next level up of whatever? However badly you want it, you're going to do what it takes to get it. You're not going to say, well, there's a barrier. I guess I can't overcome that. Well, there's something in my way. I guess I can't go through with my dreams and my desires now. It's over. No, when you really want something, I really quite literally think there's nothing that would get in your way. I mean, I don't think Satan himself, a shark, anybody could get in your way towards a breath of fresh air or destiny towards what you want. And just for a message for the both of the masculine and feminine is, I can't talk today either. How badly do you want this? And this card was sitting there catching my attention. 8 of Wands. That is quick action forward, moving very, very quickly. How badly do you want to move? How badly do you want out of this karmic relationship? How badly? Let's forget what you don't want. Let's focus on what you want, right? What do you want? Money, wealth, happiness, marriage, commitment, your lover, your divine partner. If you want it that bad, are you willing to patiently wait? As she said, how badly are you willing to wait for something that you really want? If you're not willing to do everything that it takes to achieve this goal, then I highly doubt you want it that bad. And I'm just going to say, if you guys, okay, that was annoying, sorry. If you guys really, really want this relationship more than anything, what's going to get in your way? The simple fact that you need to seek what? Spirit, God, the universe. That's going to get in your way, and you will have towers. The minute you realize in order to get what you want, you need to seek God, and you need to seek the universe, and you need to change your paradigm and your desire. You need to stop feeling that way. You need to stop desiring them this way. You need to stop chasing them in this way. You need to stop focusing on them in this way. The minute you realize that you have to quit that to get that, you will. And you won't cry about it, and you won't be in despair about it. You'll be invigorated, enthusiastic, and determined. You will repent. You will be sorry. You will change your ways. Repentance is paradigm shifting because you no longer do what you used to do. You will repent of the old ways, and not in a religious way. You'll just give up these old patterns, and you'll start seeking God. You'll start seeking the universe, and you'll be one with you, and you'll be doing your ultimate divine feminine duty, which is your purpose. To be magical, spiritual, healing, loving, nurturing, and closest to God, closest to the Creator, to the universe. That's your position, feminine, male or female. If you're in a divine feminine energy, that's your purpose. That's your purpose. To be the high priestess, which sits in the doorway between the earth and the above. You're in the doorway, you're in the middle. That is your purpose. That's what you're supposed to do. And as long as you get on track with you and focus on what you're supposed to be doing, you will, consequently, be attracting your lover, your counterpart, your masculine, your magician, who will be manifesting his way right to you where he or she belongs. Your vibration will attract them back into your life. You will get what you want by doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's the law of attraction. That's divine order, and that's divine authority. There's just a law of order here, and that's how it's supposed to work. Masculine, when you quit hanging on to your money and hanging on to your religious beliefs and your earthly I can't think of the word. Blueprints, you know what I mean. Your earthly habits, the way you do things. If you keep hanging on so dearly, like you're cliff hanging with your fingers hanging on the cliffs to this stuff, you will lose it. You will keep having the towers and the downfalls and the karmic issues until you realize I need to seek something greater than myself. And you'll realize your spiritual teacher comes in the form of your divine feminine. I know that you're like, well, why am I not their teacher? Why do they have to be my teacher? Listen, I don't know why we were created this way, but we were. Divine feminines, their teacher is spirit. The divine feminines are most in tune with the spiritual realm. They are closest. Their teachers are closest. Their teachers are spiritual. You are also something else. You are their teacher in that sense. If they didn't have the desire for you, masculine, they wouldn't be able to do this. So in a sense, you are a teacher. But they are also your guide, and in a sense, you are a teacher. But they are also your guide, and in typical masculine fashion, you will follow the skirt of the feminine. You will follow the scent, the feel, the touch, the vibration, the energy. You will follow. You will go toward energy. You will follow. You will go towards that. You will be You will be naturally attracted to the feminine. That's just how nature works. So they're going to guide you through their energy of attraction, temptation, attraction, all of that. They will guide you towards them. So attraction, all of that. They will guide you towards them. So you can therefore be guided to spirit. It's that triangle effect. It's the flow. And spirit will come to you and bless you because you are blessing her or you are blessing him. You understand how that works? You are blessing him. You understand how that works? Okay? Okay? I would like to be more religious about it, but I'm trying to be more universally open to all religions about it. But that's how it works. And biblically, you guys know how that goes. The head of the house and so on, and how that works. That goes the head of the house and so on, and how that works, but it's not about a family aspect here. I'm just talking about a spiritual energy aspect here. That masculine, you are a leader. You are the alpha. You are the emperor. You are the alpha. You are the emperor. You have your place. You have your place on the throne. You have your authority. You have your power. You hold a very special vibration, which attracts the feminine very much, but you keep her grounded. You keep the feminine on her P's and Q's. Keep her grounded. You keep the feminine on her P's and Q's, or his P's and Q's, very grounded, earthly. You are what keeps them tethered to this place called earth. It is you. And masculine, you would sink and you would fall if you were not risen up. And masculine, you would sink and you would fall if you were not risen up by the feminine energy, which stays between heaven and earth. The feminine is right between heaven and earth in the doorway. And if your feminine didn't reach hands towards you in a nurturing, loving way to pull you up, feminine didn't reach hands towards you in a nurturing, loving way to pull you up from your sinking, you wouldn't be in balance. You both need each other. There is a 50-50. There is a yin and yang. There is a nurturing, steady grounding here. And just as I said that, 444 people were here. I said that 444 people were here at the time. And we had 111 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock when I said that. So there's a big message there. This is the truth, and it is about being grounded, okay? So let's keep going. We know what you want, okay? So let's keep going. We know what you want, masculine, and you will get masculine, and you will get what you want. What are you feeling? What you want is to resurrect with your feminine, point blank, and you will have it. You are the magician. You will have your high priestess. Keep following your intuition. You will have your high priestess. Keep following your intuition. What are you feeling? What's in your emotions? Divine masculine emotions, please. Divine masculine emotions. Communication, number 11, St. John's wort. You really are hurt because you're not communicating with your feminine. Or there's some hardship here. There's something that makes you feel very emotional. Or there's some hardship here. There's something that makes you feel very emotional about communication. You also feel like you cannot communicate your emotions. There's a struggle here. You want to communicate how you feel, but it's very difficult. You're finding some difficult energy here. You are chamomile, calm is the energy here. You are chamomile, calm is the underlying energy. Some chamomile tea may really help you stay calm. I feel a lot of you are getting ulcers and stomach irritative issues and heartburn because of your stress of heartburn, because of your stress of lack being able to share your emotions. Okay, you're going to start experiencing some troubles. You need to calm yourself and not worry. Strong Virgo energy again here. Okay, let's go ahead and read that. St. John's wort, I love that. Okay, so you can put both of those in tea. You are being reminded, masculine, to look after yourself and listen to your body and your inner voice. There may be a conflict your body and your inner voice. There may be a conflict that requires more attention from you. And perhaps your voice and point of view needs to be communicated more strongly. This is an opportunity for growth. The physical realization of your dreams and the progression in goals is also available. Speak up, but make sure you are clearly heard. Speak up, but make sure you are clearly heard, because there is an energy around that will disrupt your meaning when you communicate. Double check any form of correspondence to ensure that it has been received well the way you're trying to speak it. So miscommunication the way you're trying to speak it. So miscommunication is pretty loud, isn't it? Miscommunication. And the divine masculine, you're feeling like they're not understanding what I'm feeling or saying. Divine feminine's not listening, they're not understanding, they're not hearing me. There is some issues here about I'm not being heard. There is some issues here about I'm not being heard. I'm not being understood. Well, here's the problem, masculine. You're not being heard or understood because you're not communicating your emotions. You're communicating verbally. You're communicating what you want, what you desire, what you're thinking about, what's going on, but you're not communicating your emotions clearly. Your feminine will receive and respond to you better when you start talking about your emotions. How do you do that? Instead of saying, I this, I that, change it to I feel. I feel this way, feminine. I feel this way, feminine. When you start talking about how you feel, this person will receive you more. If you have disappointing news and you want to tell the feminine how you feel, feminine, I'm stuck in this situation. However, I feel like I am lost without you. I feel so much in pain without you. I feel like you're the one for me. I feel the love between you and me. You'll at least be communicating that you are physically stuck, but emotionally theirs. You see, there's a difference in communication. If you said that instead of, I'm stuck in this situation, you don't understand. I have to be here, you don't understand. You can communicate that a little better by saying, I am feeling stuck in the situation because I feel like I don't know how to escape, because I'm connected with this person as if they were my family, or I feel like they are keeping me grounded, and I feel like without this energy I'm lost. I feel scared. I feel lost. I feel like I don't know what's coming next. See, when you express yourself into feelings, it helps you understand what's going on in your world, and it helps your person understand where you're coming from, that it's not personal, that you're going through some personal self issues, not personal issues against them, that you are not feeling anything for them. So there is some miscommunication, and I think as far as the masculine goes, what's been going on with you guys recently in your communication is there hasn't been any, or there's been a lot of miscommunication, and the masculine feels pretty badly about it. Let's go ahead and get clarification on that. Masculine feelings in regards to the feminine. So we have the Hanged Man, pause for perspective, and the Two of Wands in reverse. The masculine feels awakened and quiet. The masculine feels like they are trapped, unable to escape in a bubble of time, being forced to relook at their life and reevaluate their life and look at things differently through new eyes. They're feeling like they want to communicate with you better, but they don't know how. This person wants to tell you how they feel about you, but they're stuck. They don't know how to express themselves in this way. They're learning, because the Hanged Man is about changing perspective, changing their feelings. So this person is changing their feelings, but really what speaks loudly is Pisces. It's a loss. Pisces represents the house of loss. And the masculine really feels like they've lost you. They feel sad. They feel like they don't want to lose you. They want to communicate, I want you in my life, but there is some struggles here. And with the Two of Wands, again, it's that non-action. It's the lack of communication. And they are feeling a little bit empty. Okay? Empty without you. Empty and void and cowardly. Okay? A lot of them are in a cowardly hiding away, unafraid, just not unafraid, afraid to apologize, afraid to reopen communication. They're feeling very robotic, okay, acting very much on auto. They're not living their best lives. And a lot of them are self-medicating, drinking, smoking, okay. They are not well. They are not well. And so how they're feeling right now is trapped in a bubble of solitude, because the Hanged Man is very solo, it's a martyrism too. They feel like they've sacrificed something for you. This person it feels like they made the wrong choice also with the Two of Wands in reverse. This person is like, I made the wrong choice, feminine. I chose another path, another avenue. It's led me down a rabbit hole, and boy, am I understanding the depth of what I've done. I am karmically struggling. I am struggling in my job. I'm struggling in my family. I'm struggling in my relationships because of this choice. I am understanding now, and I'm not getting my abundance. I'm not getting my treasure island. I'm not getting everything I want because I'm literally being held upside down with my feet in the air, and spirit is holding on to me, not allowing me to move forward in my life until I look at the situation differently. So because I'm being forced to look at you differently, feminine, I'm starting to see again. And I wasn't able to see you correctly. I wasn't able to see this relationship for what it was. I was unable to see. And thank God that this person has been forced to stop what they're doing so they can see. Masculine, how do you feel? Give me an emotional card here for your feelings about the feminine. Okay, I got 2 of them. I got a beautiful dove. So the masculine wants peace. Okay, they do want this resurrection, this reconnection with you, this getting back together. They're offering an olive branch. There's an apology. I do feel the masculine wants to offer an apology. And the apology may consist of this. You may not always understand, feminine, why certain things are happening, but there is always a higher purpose to what's going on in the events of our life. And through this terrible turmoil, a blessing will come to us and soon be revealed. Oops. So that's kind of a spiritual, telepathic apology that I think you're going to be receiving. That there's a reason that this big event happened in your lives which separated you. There's a higher purpose for you both. They are sorry. And they will eventually express to you that all these things happened for a reason, and they found you through the hell they've been through. There will be an expression of that. The next one is, it's important right now, feminine, to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing our focus on one another. Now is the time to give to ourselves. So that's kind of a big message also. The masculine knows that now's the time to give to him, and now's the time for you to give to you. It's a time for solo. I do feel the masculine is alone, or feeling very, very alone, and healing. Again, the green, the heart chakra energy is being dealt with. The self-reflection and self-love is making a big impact on your relationship. The masculine with the Hanged Man is taking a step back, getting a new perspective, being forced to see this differently, understanding who you are and how much they love you. There was some anger and resentment towards you in the past, and it pushed them away from you. What was this anger? What was this anger and resentment that they had to change? What are they being hung upside down for? What was their old perspective? Wow. Their old perspective, and I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, cross-watching for the masculine, but escapist and ruthless. Their old perspective of you, feminine, was you're ruthless. They had to escape you. Their old perspective was you were selfish. You wanted them for some reason, some selfish reason, and they had to run away. They had to get away from you. They felt smothered, maybe. Some of them may have felt very smothered. This was a very old perspective, and they changed this. They were running away from you. They were having to escape you. For a lot of you also, your masculine energy was ruthless to you. Ruthless, mean, cruel with their words, unreserved. and they ran from you. These were their old feelings, which they're being awakened to right now. Spirit's awakening them right now about this energy that was a lie, that was untrue, and that was false. And they've had to be turned upside down to get a different perspective because, yeah, that's pretty ugly. And the bottom of the deck is stagnant. So that's what kept them stagnant from you. And that's what kept them stagnant in their abundance. Masculine, you've suffered in your job because of this stupid perspective. You've felt very uncomfortable coming out of your shell, unmasking your feelings and being honest. It makes you feel very uncomfortable. So you continue to wear the mask because you've been a sellout. You have been a sellout. And you've been emotionally unavailable for a very long time. You've been emotionally unavailable for your karmic and your divine partner. Your emotions were on lockdown. Period. And you're now seeing the bigger picture. That the reason you saw through these foggy glasses and this terrible perspective was because of your feelings that you had to deal with. Okay? What does Spirit see coming for you? I love it. Well, oh my gosh, you got the number 8, meditation, and then you got enlightenment. First of all, I see the world, which means things are over, seasons are done, cycles are ended, and the heart meditation is the heart chakra, which we've been talking about for you as healing your heart chakra, healing your heart. And you are doing that, masculine. It's over. You've ended these terrible, terrible karmic cycles. That's why Justice card is here and the Wheel of Fortune. You're done with that. You're awakening. And Spirit sees what's coming for you is the awakening. You are going to be well aware of this relationship, your purpose, and Spirit. And Spirit's kind of telling me the more important awakening for you, masculine, is you're more aware of who Spirit is. You're coming home to Spirit. You're coming to be one with your soul, family, and Spirit. You're seeing that there's more to this life than abundance as far as career and marriage and wealth. You're seeing there's so much more. And you're opening your perspective towards what real love is and real happiness. And it involves Spirit. It involves a third party, a healthy third party, which is Spirit. And you're welcoming him or her. You're welcoming the universe into your life now. You are awakening your third eye. And I'll read that for you now that we're at the end of this reading. It is time to begin to resume a meditation practice. Gently reflect on how far you've come. Emotional mastery means choosing to be in charge of your life and adjusting your emotions and ideas and intellect to something that feels easier and softer. This discipline will liberate you by opening a door into the tranquility and wisdom of your soul's love. You can't go beyond limitations while you're still focused on them. Meditate, masculine, by focusing on something that brings you joy. Playing with your pets, spending time with your children, or creating art. There is no right or wrong way to meditate, just a gentle shift of your attention away from the physical world into a world of infinite possibilities and spirituality. Meditation is a way of resetting this energy and bringing you into a neutral space from which you can move forward. Your life experience have led you here. Allow them to be the catalyst that creates this joy and freedom. So yeah, masculine, if you're watching, I think a really good practice for you, easy one, especially if you're not spiritual and you've never done meditation before, is to focus every day, at least for 21 days, on something to be grateful for. To smile, to laugh, to be in a moment. That is a form of meditation, of gratitude. Being outside with your pets or doing some form of art, getting your mind into a trance of peace, calm, and gratefulness. That is going to be something easy for you to do. And you can change your paradigm shift in 21 days. Well, you can change your paradigm in 21 days. If you can focus on that, you'll start to see things through a better, more positive light. Anyways, and then we see the enlightenment from spirit. So that's the awakening. Let's see what that says. Okay. Evolution is guaranteed. You are awakening from your old habits and patterns, masculine. At times, you may feel bewildered or not quite like yourself. Relax, all is well. You are just keeping up with your evolution and the life that you desire. Your body and mind are adjusting to the adapting of this new and loving soul perspective. It is common for your mind or body to resist, to react in panic when you experience the unfamiliar or unknown. Many people are unfamiliar and uneasy with change. However, from this higher vantage, you can change any story that splits you into two, and you can heal any wounds. You are not trying to replace a negative memory with a positive one. Instead, you see all the components of a memory so that a new conclusion can come to form. An unbalanced memory recreates the trauma every time it's talked about or remembered. This event will be blamed for pain in your life today. A balanced memory has no charge or activation and just becomes wisdom. You'll look at this old memory not as pain or pleasure, but just as something that taught you a lesson. You may even come to see the challenges as the best things that have ever happened to you. Once you change and heal your opinion, enlightenment will shine through you as wisdom. The flower of life is forever unfolding. So that's beautiful. So you are changing these perspectives, masculine. You're desiring them, and that's why they're coming to change. So I think that you find some peace here, knowing that what you really want is to stop being secretive, to stop hiding from your feminine. You want to resurrect that relationship with him or her. And that is the big secret, okay? Because you really do want them. You want to be free from your current situation and open. What is some advice from your passed on loved one? I'm now going to get some advice from these soul families that are no longer here with you, or your spirit guide, whoever, whichever. Spirit guide for the divine masculine, what is the message? Okay, so they want me to give 3. Maybe you have 3 passed on loved ones that are looking out for you. Or 3 spirit guides. Or there's some kind of a magical confirmation of the number 3 for you. You have leaving. Is a message from one of your passed on loved ones or spirit guides. They want you to be able to deal with leaving your karmic situation, leaving things behind, letting go and moving on. I do feel that as a strong message because you did get this for your desire, which was freedom. Your spirit guides and passed on loved ones, they are aware that you do desire to be free. They're completely aware of that and that this is a secret and you're not expressing this. So they want you to be okay with leaving. It's okay. The next one is heavenly signs. So they are giving you signs in nature, masculine, butterflies, crows, ravens, white, I think the color white, white feathers, white flowers. It's about peace. White fur, white lights, clouds possibly. I'm just seeing a lot of white. So they're trying to give you messages through this nature, through the color white, through clouds. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing, white. There's some kind of a heavenly sign with, you know, the color white, whatever that is. And the next one is volunteer. So this is about offering your time, giving time to other people. I do feel that if you're offering your time and attention to maybe volunteer at your kid's school, volunteer doing a coaching of some kind, volunteering with the elderly, volunteering with those in need, they're going to be there with you, okay? So if you're feeling urged as a masculine energy to give your time to something else or to someone else, that's your spirit guides teaching you to be giving of time. And I'll read Let's see. Volunteering is pretty self-explanatory. So I'll read Leaving and Heavenly Signs. Have you been seeing a lot of butterflies lately? Is this card coming to you because there's one of many signs you've been receiving from above to let you know you've been watched over? Heaven frequently dispatches butterflies, birds, and other signs to signal that a passed on loved one is happy and sending you encouragement. These signs may include birds, feathers, rainbows, clouds, or something else in nature. Or your signs might involve coins, music, or other human-made items. You're asked to notice and trust these signs so that you'll feel heaven's presence in your daily life. When you know that you're watched over and loved, you feel safer and more secure following the path you're supposed to be on. The additional meaning of this card could be an anniversary or birthday that might be coming up, answered prayers, achieving big dreams, one little step at a time. So masculine, you're not alone. You may feel alone. But you're not alone. You do have loved ones looking out for you. You're just needing to watch out for the signs. And I'll read Leaving. Because I do feel you want to be free. You want to leave a situation behind for sure. I honestly feel it's a karmic situation, whether it be a job or a lover, but you are wanting to leave. That is what you're desiring. You're just having some issues coming to terms with that change. Okay. So Leaving says, this card confirms what you already know, masculine. It's time to leave a toxic situation. You've done your best to heal the conditions, but sometimes the circumstances become intolerable, and the healthiest choice is to move on. This naturally brings up feelings of confusion and insecurities. However, rest assured that whether you're on the right path, which you are, everything works out for the best reason. Your departure doesn't need to be a sudden or drastic attack. Like a butterfly building a cocoon, you can plan and prepare this transition right now. You can even make your exit gradual so that you feel comfortable and secure during this healthy change. The additional meanings of this card is letting go of fear, releasing an addiction, travel, and a family member leaving home or you leaving a family. So that's a message from your spirit guides. They want you to know that they support you on this. This is what's coming for you. You can call on them for help. Your prayers will be answered. God's listening. You're not alone. There's a healthy energy here for you. That there's signs reassuring you that everything's going to be okay. So that's just, an additional message for you. And I will get one last card for the union between the both of you. So I'm going to do a union card just to kind of see what message does Spirit want to give the both of you. If I can find the deck I wanted to use. And then I'll end this reading. I'm looking for my Colette Baron Reed. Where are you? I swear I just had her. Hello.
I'm Superman.
Yes, you are Superman. If I can't find Colette Baron Reed, then...
Why did you find me?
Why did I find you? Here, there. Because I love you.
Why did you find me?
I found you because I love you.
Don't worry.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Spirit, can you please give me a divine message now for a union message for the twin flames and divine soulmates? Give me a union message. Here, you pick one, Matt. I'll let him pick one.
What is this one?
Okay, he picks one. He picks the egg. And it's the number 23, which goes to the number 5. for change, and it's the egg of peace. Oh my gosh, guys, look, it's a dove and bringing a olive branch. The olive branch is coming, and look, we have that message right here. The apology that's coming, I do feel the masculine is going to give that apology. The olive branch will be given. Peace will be restored in your relationship. Here, sit on my lap.
I want cookies in a cup.
You want cookies in a cup?
And what swarms?
Okay, I'll be right there.
Swarmers.
So anyways, look. Yep, the dove is here with the message of the olive branch. The egg is something about to be born, and the word is peace. You're meant to have peace. Peace in the waiting, peace. Peace be still, and peace be with you. Okay, so I'm going to read that card. That is the union message for you guys. Peace in all of this. Having to find peace can be very difficult when people are over-worrying, over-stressing, and self-sabotaging. So let's just have some peace. Meditation is good for everyone, for enlightenment. Okay. Something's about to be birthed. New beginnings represented by the egg. Okay. It says here, freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. So both of you are obviously leaving, disconnecting yourselves, freeing yourselves from attachment of each other and earthly matters. The essential meanings here are, it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind and a heart fulfilled is the freedom you want and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be right now. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Even if you don't see this as what it is, this is the moment, and this is exactly how it should be. In a relationship message, when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who's who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. In prosperity, this is one of those when you're capable of a clear vision about your work and a clear vision about how you want to create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in a peaceful harmony with spirit, and it's showing through your work. In a protection message, now is the time for calmness and well-being, in spite of your temporary conditions. Keyword, temporary. Even if there is some discontentment and bad notes in the music of your life. All this means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you really are. Find harmony within yourself, and don't look to the outer world to provide this peace and this certainty. This too shall pass, and once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music together. That's beautiful. It's peaceful. It's wonderful. I want to leave you with that energy. Find peace, guys. Everything is as it should be. So don't do anything but what you're doing. You're on the right path. You're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. Everything that feels like an upset is a blessing. You guys are doing it. You're swimming. So this is a journey. Just keep swimming, guys. I love you. If you haven't liked or subscribed to this channel, please go right now and do that. Hit the bell button for any upcoming videos. And if you want a private reading, please go below and you can see my website, jks1111.com. I'm scheduling now for October. For you guys that are looking for a reading sooner than that, I only have a handful of readings every month for emergencies, and you can order that. I have been experiencing some difficulties with recordings, so lives are preferred. Okay, if you want to order a reading, a live is much easier. If you have Skype and all that and you're ready to go live with me, you can receive it right away. And you can actually hit the record button on Skype, and it holds your recording in Skype for 6 months. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, that's available to you. And if you guys haven't ordered my beautiful tarot cards or my oracles, go on my website and get those ordered. Limited edition. These will not be sold forever. And they're available now on my website. So anyways, that is it, guys. I love you. Thank you for watching. And keep your heads up. Just keep swimming. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Real quick, subscribers on my monthlies, don't forget, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, my time. I don't know what time you guys are. 6 o'clock Mountain Time. I will be doing a live for the subscribers. And you guys will each get your Celtic Cross reading. And I'll be doing all the zodiac signs, okay? And then I'll be posting, hopefully tonight, Pisces and Scorpio on my website, as well as the earth signs. So you got your Virgo and your Capricorn and your, I can't think, Taurus. Sorry. So those are going to be posted tonight on the website. So look forward to those. Please get in there and view them. I notice a lot of you guys aren't viewing them. So if you can't see it, go to the next page. There is something that says next. Go to the next page. I feel like some of you guys don't know that. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. I can get out of this. Bye, guys.